What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here coming with a Katsu RTN top 4 deck list. So the RTN I went to last weekend was pretty cool. So it has 26 players and the field was mostly, I would say, really diverse. Surprisingly, we have some Reinars, some Dromice, some I believe Reinar, Dromice, and then even a Prism and Illusionist. And then I'm the only Katsu there. Of course, there are, I believe, 3 Briars, I think, 1 Lexi. So it's a really diverse field to be said the least. So for the equipment choices first, Kodachi Scales, Tunic, Cross Strap, Tide Flippers, Mass of Momentum, Nauru Robe, and Snapdragon Scaler. So against Briar, you would want to play Cross Strap and also Scalers. Don't play Nauru. You're not going to block against Briar. You want to constantly applying pressure to them and making sure that you have the upper hand by applying those damage. So definitely go for those. Don't need Nalrun against Viserai. Definitely you would want to play Tide Flippers instead. So you can break this for some of your blue combo cards to give it go again. Or even finishing up your Lord of Wind combo, you want to go again, you can break this. So Scales is a definite choice over Shuko just because Shuko doesn't really benefit Katsu that much. Katsu doesn't have much of a 1 or 2, I believe, base damage. So it doesn't really benefit from the +1. The only thing it provides Katsu with an extra 2 block. So Scales is better because it has a better board presence. By just being there, your opponent is going to be afraid of the attack reaction of +1. Now we hop over to the deck list. 3 AEs, 2 CNCs, 3 double strikes, and 3 E strikes. So double strike is definitely the MVP of the deck just because that you can trigger Katsu over this, and you can even play even bigger than that in conjunction with double strike. And then we have Erase Face. 2 copy of these, really good against classes that really rely on fusing and relying on their talent. A special case would be against Lexi, Briar. It's good against Drama and Illusionist, Prism, just because of the 6 power and also the ability to make them lose all their talents. 3 copies of Flick Flags, 6 copy of 100 Winds. I just like the blue just because it works with even bigger than that. Also, it pokes your opponent, and then the rates it's just good. And then 3 copies of Razor Reflex. So play all 3 copies against classes you want to go super aggro on. 3 copies of Leg Tap, one of your main damage dealers. 4 copies of Rising Knee Trust, a blue. It blocks for 3, so pretty good. So it actually helps with triggering the final combo, which is Hurricane Technique. I believe that's the only leg tap combo, the final in the leg tap combo that I play. I don't play Blackout Kick because I can't find the space for it. If you feel that you require, you definitely put in Blackout Kick. But Hurricane, I believe, is a superior one just because it threatens your opponent to block it. It's an awkward 5. And your opponent has to block it. 3 copies of Sing Below. Play this against classes like Dory and stuff. Against Briar, you might play Sing Below. No, I would recommend playing Flick Flag against Briar. Sing Below, you just take it out. Play this against Wisto. Consuming is really pain. It's a pain. It's a pain in the backside if it hits. So definitely put in some defense direction against Whist. 2 copies of Red Soulbeat, 2 copies of Blue Soulbeat. The reason I play blue because it blocks for 3, of course. And also, it has the effect of hit and go again. So, against Drawmite is pretty good. You can just Kodachi, Soulbeat Strike to one of the dragons. And then it has go again, you get the Mass Draw. So, blue is definitely pretty good. 3 copies of Snatch, 5 copy of Surging, 2 yellows, 3 red. I did play 6 Surgings with 3 yellows, but I found that to be a bit too much. 6 copies of Whelmings, 3 reds, 3 blues, 2 copies of Mugenshi. So some did question why do I play 2 copies, only 2 copies of Mugenshi, just because this is rather useless on its own. It's a 1 for 4 and blocks for 3 is fine, but it's a 1. You can't pitch this for Karachi and stuff. So the only time you want to see Mugenshi is by Katsu Trigger. So usually you want to see both of these in your hand, and this is true Katsu Trigger. 1 copy of Hurricane Technique is more than enough. I found out that also 1 copy of Art of War is good against aggro matchups. So when you play Tunic, play this. If you're playing Cross Trap, take this out. 3 copies of Lord of Wind, of course, and then Fluster Fish, just because I just want to have a blue combo card that blocks for 3. If you have a better idea for this, or you think some 2 blocks will be good, just replace it with that. 3 copies of Winds, just because we played the 100 Wind line. 1 copy of Lunging Press for that cheeky play of CNC Lunging. 3 copy of that, all you got. Play this against all the Runeblade classes, so you just throw this in front of the Rosetta, get to draw the card, and then cushion some of the damage. Even some of the blue, I believe, Reek of Corruption is actually coming for 2. So, yeah. So you can definitely play this. It doesn't work against the card, the Shrill of Skull form, I believe, because even though the blue comes for 2, but it has the buff of +3. So this is actually the total amount of damage they're dealing. So if they go for a reaction, it doesn't work. So you want to throw... It works best against Rosetta. That's basically the summary of it. So that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm going to leave the deck list down in the description and also in the comments. So definitely check it out, and see you guys in the next one. Bye. Do like, subscribe though, turn on the notification for more deck tags and stuff.